Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sammy Ketchum, and welcome back to Sammy Ketchum TCG. Tonight, we are going to be taking a look at Ditto Vmax. That's right, Ditto Vmax from Shining Fates. Alright? I really wasn't going to really do any Shining Fates deck profiles because I had really written it off. I didn't think any of the Shining Fates Pokemon were going to be any good in a competitive type of sense. But Ditto Vmax is actually really, really decent. You know? Ditto is colorless. He's a colorless Pokemon. Alright. And you can, with the card, you can really pair him with anything. You can put him in anything in any deck. You know, if you want to, you can use triple acceleration energy. You can put him in an electric deck. You can put him in a fire deck. You can put him in a psychic deck, a dark deck. Like you could put him with anything and kind of make him work, you know, per se. And today, we're going to talk about, well, at least one of the things you could pair with him and do with him, just to show you what we could do with Ditto. Alright, so let's jump into it. We have ourselves a 2-2 line of Ditto Vmax. Alright. We're gonna start. We're talking about the little itty bitty Ditto. The cute Ditto. I made shiny proxies. So there's that. Alright. Ditto has 170 HP. Alright. Weak to fighting, of course. You know, which isn't going to be too good, but we can work around that. It has the ability that basically lets you take a Pokemon V from your discard pile and swap it with Ditto. So we can become any Pokemon V in your discard pile. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like if something got knocked out or if you discarded something the turn before, you know, you could literally swap them out for this. Well, swap this out for that and put it on your bench, you know, and get them ready to go, you know, so that is really good. Not really worry about the attack here, you know. Alright, so let's talk about the Vmax. Alright, the Ditto Vmax, shiny Ditto Vmax, has 320 HP. Alright, and it only has one attack for 3 energy. Basically, what this attack does is that you can copy one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks. That's right, you can copy one of their attacks. So, if your opponent has a Pikarom out and attacks with full Blitz, you can copy full Blitz. You know, or you could copy Raichu's Tandem Shock. You could copy Mewtwo and Mew's GX attack. You could copy just anything. Anything you would like to copy, you could copy. But of course, there are some conditions. Sometimes you may not be able to meet the conditions of those attacks and may not be able to use them by default. But the number of attacks you could copy is insane. And just by doing that makes this a very, very great Pokemon to play and to use. And since he has 320 HP, it also makes him very, very good because, like, you can't really one-shot him unless you're a fighting deck. So and today we are going to pair him with the grass deck with Alolan, with Rowlet and Alolan Executor GX. Alright, so we're going to put him in a grass deck. All right, we got 2 copies of Rella and Alolan Executor GX. All right, and it has 270 HP. All right. Basically, we're going to use its first attack to basically evolve one of our Pokemon on the bench up to its highest stage. All right, what's this attack called? Super Growth. Of course, Super Growth. All right, so we're going to evolve one of our bench Pokemon to the highest grade, preferably Rilliboom. We'll get to Rilliboom in a little bit. All right, and then its second attack, which is really good also. For 2 grass and the colorless. What's that? Calming Hurricane. Calming Hurricane, all right? Does 150 and heals 30 damage from this Pokemon. So 150 is not too shabby. And then its GX attack is also good. What's that? Tropical Hour GX. All right? So for 3 grass energy, this GX attack says if you have 3 more energy attached to it, you could basically remove all of your opponent's energy and return them to the deck. And it does 200 damage. So if you have 6 energies attached to this thing, you can return all of their energy, which is very, very scary for your opponent. So that is really, really good. 3 good attacks on this GX, and I think this is very, very good. All right. We have ourselves 2 copies of Double V. All right. Double V has 210 HP, very good for a basic GX. It has an ability. Was it Soft Wool? Your opponents do 30 less damage. Your opponent's attacks do 30 less damage against it. So you can wall off attacks a little bit. Alright, and then its attack, Revenge Blast. Alright, it does 120. And then you do 30 more damage for each prize your opponent has taken. So mid to late game, he could become a pretty good beater. Alright? So, you know, I mean, Ditto isn't the only attacker in this deck. You can have various attackers in this deck. Alright? So we've got 1 copy of Cramorant V. Alright? Cramorant V is our sniper here. Alright? It has 200 HP. Alright? And its first attack, Beat Catch. We're not going to really use Beat Catch. But if you wanted to use Beat Catch, you can search your deck for up to 2 cards and add them to your hand. And its second attack, Snipe Shot. Or is it Spit Shot? Oh, Spit Shot. Spit Shot. Alright, discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. And you could do 160 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So this can snipe a Dedenne off the bench. Very, very good. Or what you could do is you could damage them a little bit with like Ditto or Double. And then snipe them off the bench with Spit Shot. Which is very, very good. So he's our sniper. You know? Since his deck is colorless, we could take advantage of all of these good colorless Pokemon. Let's get into the Pokemon that's going to feed us all the energy. Alright, we have ourselves a 3, 2, 3, no, excuse me. Okay, there we go, a 2, 2, 3 line of Rilliboom. Alright, Rilliboom is going to be in here for its ability. What's his ability called? Voltage Beat. Yeah, Voltage Beat. Alright. It says you can attach 2 grass energy from your deck to one of your Pokemon? Or is it? Once during your turn, search your deck for up to 2 grass energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Yeah, to one of your Pokemon. So you can basically get energies from your deck, attach them to, you can attach it to Ditto, you can attach them to your Dubwool, get them powered up, your Cramorant, you know, or your Eggrowl, attaching to him, you know, get off his GX attack. He's very good for very good energy acceleration. I mean, it takes a little while, you know, once you set up your Alolan eggs and get this evolved, and then you start getting your energies out of your deck to power these guys up. You know, but once you do, it is fantastic. How do I want to do this? Let's do this. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, something like that. Something like that. Okay. Alright. 2 copies of the Ditto GX. Playing from your hand, discard your hand, draw 6. Good, draw card. Support Pokemon. Copy of Crobat V. Alright. Crobat V. Playing from your hand, draw up to 6 cards. Yeah, let's put them down here. On to the supporters. Four copies of Professor's Research. Discard your hand, draw 7. Three copies of Marnie. Three copies of Boss's Orders. Four Quick Ball. For Pokemon Communication. For Switch. Two copies of Big Charm. Two copies of Reset Stamp. Copy of Cherish Ball. Find your GXs. This could help you find your Alolan Executor or your Dedenne. Copy of Ordinary Rod to get back some of your energies and some of your Pokemon. And then you could basically use them with Rilliboom. one copy of Great Catcher. Another gusting option. Alright. There we go. Looks a little sloppy there, but it's alright. Alright, then we have ourselves 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 grass energy. No, I mean not 12. Oh my god. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 grass energy. And 2 capture energy. Alright? Now, what you could do is you could take out 2 of these grass energy and make them weakness guard energy. And you can have weakness guard energy in here so that you won't be weak to maybe fighting or fire, you know, if you choose to put them on one of your Pokemon. Like I said before, you could run Ditto with just about anything. You could put them in an electric deck, run them with like Bolton and Pikarom. You could put them in a fire deck and run them with Welder. You can put him in a dark deck with Hydreigon and run them with dark Pokemon. There's a lot. Ditto has a lot of potential, and this is just one of the ways that you could do it. Honestly, I just wanted to get this idea out there. You know, see what you guys think of it. This is one of the things that I'm doing, you know. So yeah, I'm actually testing Shining Fate's Pokemon. I can't believe I'm saying that because after I initially written this set off from competitive play. But yeah, I think it's really, really decent. But yeah, I'm going to be trying some new things. And there may be even some more Pokemon from Shining Fates that may actually be useful. So, I'm really excited to try this out. I'm really excited for it tomorrow as well. I also am going to be having a video tomorrow where I'm going to be opening up some Shining Fates product. So, hope you guys look out for that. Alright? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, mischief managed.